good hand to see. Good start. Okay. Let's go. 8.3 million, baby. 8.3 million, baby. Okay, so 10 blinds, 20 blinds, gettable. Gettable moments for us. Raise. Call. Let's get that bounty with a 10 and a 9. Another 9. Another 9. 9. The German kind. Down to 34,000. Great opportunity for some bounties here with a great hand. Let's see if we get the opportunity. Pat-a-soo in the small blind. I think we got a rumble pre. I expect a lot of folds, but they have kings, which are a pretty big hand. We have outs, though. It's one of the best hands we can have against kings. Take it down. It's good. 750 bounty. The salmon fell continues. We're in a good spot. In the money. So, I think we've got $15 earned in cash and bounties. And our stack is 767,000, which is just above average with 626 people left. So, good. All right. Is it finishing today? Yes. Yeah, the winner of this tournament will be today. Of all these tournaments, as we flop a set, first hand of the main event. This is perfect. Let's go for a bet. Hi, and good luck, Jamie. Thank you. Oh, so is me. Thanks very much, man. Raise on the button with ace queen. Love that hand. This is pretty fun. So we want to isolate this. I mean, we don't mind getting more action here, right? But we just want to charge them more to try and get this $5 bounty. Snap jam here. We're going to call. It's possible for them to have a better hand, but you know, we have jacks. Like, there's only 3 better hands. They can definitely be snap jamming it in with 9s or 8s or 7s here. Obviously with ace king, ace queen. So yeah, we call, and it is 9s, and there's a 9 here. So it's a 1 outer. We've got to fade. Just 1 out. And we do, in fact, fade the 1 out. It's one of the best possible lineups. Jacks against 9s and jack 9 is pretty damn good. It's hard to get a harder smash than that. 1.1 million, back at the chip lead. So let's see, small bet. We get check raise here to 84. We need to continue. We have a gutter, we have 2 overcards, we have a backdoor flush draw. That's just a lot of good stuff going on. They check on the king of hearts turn. I think check makes sense. I think you could bet as well sometimes, but against someone that check raise flop, I'm a little protective against the check raise turn, you know? They check river. It might honestly be too thin here. Kings and 6s with the 10 kicker. I think I'm going to check. Going to get called by a few 10s if they're frisky. How about the ace queen in our main event? 134 of 600. Chip leader has 3 million. Yeah, call. It's not my favorite, but I think we have to call. Once we 3-bet ace queen out, we got to commit at this point. It's a pretty nice, fine setup with the flip. We're not going to win with them flopping a set, but, you know, nice to see the flip, honestly. We're going to make a small squeeze. You should just jam here, but we're in a small stakes tournament. I think there's definitely a possibility I'm going to get flatted sometimes when I squeeze less than all in, and or people are going to freak out and just jam sometimes here with not great hands. So we're making a squeeze less than all in. I might be underselling my opponents. Like, this looks strong, you know, but meh. I still don't think it's going to make them fold jacks, and probably increases our likelihood of a bit of action. Ace high board, we want to check. We have 3 of the aces. It's really hard for them to have a good hand. If they have an ace in their hand, they're going to bet it themselves, right? In which case, like, we should just check. I just don't think we're going to get paid by anything here, so we should just check. Let them bluff, honestly. Like, if they have a 6-8 or ace, they're probably just going to bet. So, yeah, let them bluff. Ace 3. Wow. So this is one of the rare cases that they have an ace. And the rare cases, it could have shot us in the face for what it's worth, right? Priced in here with ace 9. Open, we 3-bet. They push for 200,000. It's just 100,000 more. We're going to go all in the 320. That's a straight. Wow, nice. We get a 750 bounty. We are running very hot. We're all in the 320, getting a lot of action, but we could definitely have the best hand here. We don't, but we flop decent equity. We turn basically the nizzles. We're up to 19,000 here. We're still alive. Okay, running hot in a few spots. We're going to call it Queen 10 on the button. It's 22. First of 41. And the final phase is soon. I think top 24 make the money. And we have 1.8 million. We have double second place. It's a pretty sick stack. Not going to lie. It's pretty sick. A bit of 40K. We float with the gutter. I think obviously. This is a problem card for us because it's a spot if they check to us, we want to bluff. But then they can also just like check call with ace X, which is going to be a decent amount of the range. When they barrel, makes it a super easy fold and kind of happy to get out of there alive. All in with the 9-10. It's king 3. We are, saved by the bell. Never actually watched it, to be honest, chat. We'll take it. Up to 40,000. What a comeback. The money in day 2 of this tournament is in like 30 minutes. So basically, we just take a brief pause and then resume. And we're going to be able to put a ton of pressure on here. I think it's just a jam city. Mostly because it's funny. This is basically the reason why. On the bubble, though. Against 8s, we're flipping for so many chips. Oh, man. We flop an ace, but they turn the set, unfortunately, which knocks us way down low, dude. Open 5-6 suited, I think is fine. Get a call from Doug Judy. We played with the other day. First impression here is go bet jam. They don't have ace king. They don't have ace queen. They don't have ace jack on the stack, probably. And so I kind of just like turning our hand into a bluff here and being like, fold your king queen, fold your queen jack, fold your ace 8, you know? I don't want them to have ace 6 or ace 7. Ace 8, ace 9, ace 10, all fine. King queen, great. Queen jack, great. Queen 10, great. We're all in with the jacks. Call with the ace queen. We've got a flip for so many damn chips, dude. Spade, a reen, or a jack-a-cheen. We need that flip, dude. Listen, sometimes you win flips, and you definitely sometimes lose flips, and that's what we've seen. We have aces in the 320. Now this is, can we skip to the good part? You guys know the song? I didn't do it justice, but 3-betting. Well, let's see how the aces do. But we c-bet with aces, get a call, and we jam the turn. The aces and get a call from Queen Jack? Come on. Where's the Queen Jack, Dottie? We're all in for 3 blinds here against an ND2 hand. We are profitable with the blinds and the antes added. We're up against ace 9. Can we hit? The 9 is good enough. Let's go. All right. We survive. 200,000. We're not in a dream spot, but we're alive. Doug Judy, hello. Doug Judy, what's up? Good luck in this thing as we jam again on the button. Queen 9, King 10. That is the nuts. Oh, no way we didn't win. It looks like we won. The board double paired. 4 to a flush. 55.89 is our finish. GG. Bounty Hunter 7 Max Turbo could be very good. Table 1 is now a $200 knockout, by the way. 7-handed. It's a small tournament. We are also 6 of 14 7-pay in this tournament. So we're going to 3-bet Matthew Ice in a moment. To 10 bands. 4x is open. Collect the money from Monsieur Bands. Is it the truth? Do we get the money? No. Barry, please, Barry. Ace 9 against Queen 10. We are out. Matty Bands gets our $50, Bree. He gets our $50, Bree. And we're going to call the ace 8. All in for 75. They call on the button. We're just going to rejam here. I think this is going to be a really wide call. Yeah, we want the $75 ourselves. Good luck, us. Queen 10. This is for so many chips on the side. So many. Come on. We win the main as well, which is really sick. But really, the side pot was like a lot bigger than the main. That was more important. And then queens, we're going to 3-bet. They are raging. Ragerine, Cappuccine, as we pick up the queens. Oh my goodness, Dottie, the anger. Ace high board. We need a small bet and then give up, basically, I think here. I'm not going to try and get them to fold an ace or a spade. I think that's a disaster. They fold on the turn to the barrel in this 215 re-entry, which is a vibe, you could say. We have a double gutter. 6 or 10 gives us the straight. Okay. 9 gives us a pair. That's something. Hit it, dude. Give up your bluffs. Give it up. Set of 8s is pretty good, to be fair. Ace queen get jammed on for a $50 bounty. Ace queen against 5s. We got to flip, but hey, man, I like flipping with a dead bounty involved. Let's go. Come on, chat. Vamos. First bounty in the tournament, $50, dude. Ace king roll in. Losing a flip, then losing a flip to your bro, that hurts so much more. I don't know if that's true, to be honest. Ace on the flop is great. I mean, it's good means, it's good banter. Like, I'm just playing to win, but I don't think it hurts more to lose to a flip to Matt than it does to someone else. I think it's like, I'm more happy for him than some random person, I'd say, too. 12,000, 3-bet here. I'm going to call in position against Danny Avad, who is so mad. We're going to call Matt's jam. Ace king against 10s. It's our turn. Hold it. It's our turn. Thank you. Send it. I get his bounty and half of the bounty that I sent him before. Moving on. We're going to fold to the half pot bet here. We're up to 150,000. We are chip leading this too. No, second place. I have a voice message from Matt. Okay, let's hear what he has to say.
Bro, I've never seen you not click call. What is your range, honestly? Three months in a row of playing pots together. You've never folded, never had anything but the tip top of the range. I don't understand. It's just, I'm disturbed, perturbed.
Listen here, Benny Beans. This is your brother speaking, Jaman's Pokerstaples, coming to you from the other side of Canada. You want to know something? My range contains so much garbage, but guess what? You don't get to see it. Because guess what? When I got garbage, guess what? You don't call. Guess why? Because he knows how to bluff, Monsieur Beans, okay? Matty Bands over there. There's a lot to learn over there, Matty Bands. Thank you so much for that $50 bounty. And, by the way, my $50 back that I gave you for my kings against your ace king, okay? Take it, breathe it in, internalize it, get to understand it, Benny Bands. Because this is the truth. When I bluff, they fold. Sometimes you got to let them know. I think I have the coolest piece of poker software you've ever seen today. It is called Hybrid Poker. Brand new piece of poker learning software where you test your score against myself, against Daniel Negreanu, against Bill Perkins, and see how you score against the three of us, as well as other poker players as well. But Hybrid Poker learns about you, the player, this is really cool. As Hybrid Poker gets to know you, it's going to tell you what to work on. There's a link to the IQ test down below. Try it for free. I think you'll like it. So try it out. Small bet here with ace jack. Check. Aces and sevens with the king kicker. Kings 3-betting to 112. It is what it is. King's ace queen. That's a great hand to see, obviously. Very good hand to see. Printing bands. And in the more important Super 320, we flop a flush. So that's great. Up to 973 here, and we flop the nuts against the chip leader. Oh, no, actually, we're in fourth now. Klaus is in second, so the stacks have gotten a lot closer together here. Anyways. Ace jack. 3 bets. They call. I think we're going to call here as well. I don't really want to get it in for like 60 blinds, although it's probably barely profitable with this extra bounty. Makes this 3-betting range really wide. But I think this is going to play better. So we just do this. They bet 311,000. I think we go all in, probably. Like, if we get them to fold a pair, that's amazing. They call it twos, which is just a great meme. And we win. Tens and kings with an ace kicker. I mean, dude, what? Twos, come on now. I mean, hey, Bree, we don't have to do that. We have too many chips. On the bubble, by the way. Bubble felt. Ace king of clubs. A great hand in the 320. A hand worth rumbling with here. I think I like call. We're on the soft bubble here. If we get squeezed from any of these three players, we can call the jam, which is pretty nice. But then also we protect ourselves from like getting it all in ace king against jacks here on the soft bubble. So yeah, we're going to call. We keep some bounties in play. A lot of good things there. Called in two spots. 3-8-7 with two clubs. Okay, nice. I think the answer is clear here. If Poker Dave bets, we call. If it checks to us, we bet small. Like 9,000. 9,000. Something like that. Yep. 87.60 sounds good to me. Little bet here. Happy to run it with these bounties with two overs and the nut flush draw. Against what is going to be some combo draws. Like they're going to have some Jack 10, some Queen high flush draws, Jack high flush draws, 10 high flush draws that are going to play this aggressively for what it's worth. This is just a bombs away moment here. There's so much pressure on them with the bubble that like you want to keep barreling and putting pressure on your opponent with the ace king of clubs. What really sucks is if they check jam here. If they check jam, sometimes they feel a little jammed up with ace 8, but most of the time it's going to be 9-10 or it's going to be a two pair, in which case we're not doing very well anyways. But yeah, we barrel, they call, river's an 8. What percentage of the range does not contain an 8 or 9-10 at this point? Not a lot. Like they should be folding 7x on the turn, so especially in a four-way pot. So I don't think we can bluff. I think it's suicide. They should have an 8 or straight most of the time. So yeah, I think we check, give up, trip 8s. It's just unlucky. That's just an unlucky run out, man. Oh, such a good spot on the flop. We're gonna call the queens here. So yeah, definitely underperformed history based on the timing of it all, but like through it, I basically just believed in like you're not sharp enough to time anything. So just like when you have extra money, you know, it's like the time horizon thing. Like if you're like sub 40, it's like, it's so risk avert. It's just so chill. If you're sub 40, you know. We just bet here, like with this player overcalling, but we flop the open ender. I think we want to bet, get them to fold some over cards, you know, like king queen. Get them to fold king queen is a big win with fours. We get a 750 bounty. We're up to 3 million chips. Let's go, Dottie. 9th place, 42 remaining. This is getting serious. We're still 4 of 9 here on 230,000. And ace queen knocks out jacks. We are red felt confirmed in the money, Dottie. Let's go. 349 cashed. So if there's a raise 3-bet anywhere, we're going to get out of the way with 3s. But if it folds to us, I think the default is to jam. Our 112 bounty is not that great of a deal. It's just like, how much of a raise fold gap do they have into the chip leader in 2 short stacks? Yeah, maybe not a ton. Maybe I'll just flat the big blind. It's kind of close, though. It's definitely going to make money jamming, too, but it's going to make a lot more than flatting. I don't know. Yeah, no, actually, I need to jam the 3s. I think it's a bad idea to flat 3s here. Aces, we open on the button. We actually just get it through, which is pretty brutal, but we're on 4 million now. Payment ou quoi? Thinking, man, this 3s is annoying. It's a jam. It's fine. It makes money. It's and the problem with like flatting is we don't realize our equity against queen jack, so we just need to jam. But it just sucks because it's an all or nothing kind of spot. But vamos. Nice. The raise fold is in there. Take it down. We're on 128. We pick up ace king. This could actually take us all the way back to where we just were, basically. If we get a double up here, this could take us all the way back to about 280. All right. Rolling. Into aces. That's so lame. Okay, GG. What are you going to do? 471.04. I'm going to raise. They just won the last hand, so I think people play disproportionately tight after that. Also cover for a small bounty, not that it matters, but I'm just going to try and put some pressure on here. It's a random person I don't know in a 22. I think it's fine. They jam, we fold. Reese queen 10 suited, pretty good hand. Wow, this is really awkward actually as to whether we bet call or what we do. I think we small bet and then fold in that queen high against a check raising range is going to do really poorly here. Yeah, we're sometimes going to get check raise all in from 5x and 7x, but they're also going to have ace-x here sometimes. We're drawing nearly dead. They just call, which is pretty good news. Now we probably have the best hand with the queen. They don't have spades. They probably have a 5 or a 7 here, so I'm just going to check. There's not enough reason to protect our hand. 5 on the end, there's better cards. I think if they have a spade draw, they're going to check raise, right? If they have an ace, they are going to go all in pre-flop a lot of the time. And if they don't, they're probably going to go all in when they're so short. So the queen is quite a good thing for us. Now the river 5 makes this annoying because if they bet 974,000 here on the end, which they don't, I don't think I can value bet. I think they'll actually fold a 7 here, so we'll check. But I expect this to be a 7. They have 3 6 of spades. That's crazy, dude. Here it is. This is the one with jacks. Do we get ourselves up to about 6 million here, or do we bubble the final table? Let's find out, baby. Rolling. Against jack 6. It's such a good hand to see. Just no diamonds. That's it. Just no diamonds. We got it done. Oh, baby, we're on 6 million. We're taking that break now because we're going to be running deep, chat. On to the other table from Mr. KV. And a rejam. This is nice, dude. Take us to the break. Oh, yeah. Hit the ace or the king for the double knockout here. No 8. No jack. No 8, no jack. That's it. Double knockout. We are going to be down to 8. Final table hype of the $22 McLaren Turbo Series Daily Sprint. First place is 1,100 plus bounties, though, so it'll be 2,200 all the way up to 3,000 if you do well in bounties. Here we go. A 3-way all-in. Slingshot, Toryuha, and Scorpio just snaps a call with ace-4. This is crazy, man. What is going on here, Scorpio? Tens is on 28 million. This player's knocked out. But why does Scorpio go for it for the $60 bounty? I don't get it, Scorpio. I think Scorpio is going to be all in very soon. 175 bounty. Yeah, okay. Damn. All right, well, we ladder. 6 left. We're 5 of 6. We're up to 250 cashed. That bounty is gone. And we call here. I think even with this, like, there's such a big gap between us and the rest. I think it's worth it to gamble it with the jacks. 6 remaining. Against King 10. Good hand to see. Good start. Okay. Let's go. 8.3 million, baby. 8.3 million, baby. All of a sudden, we find ourselves in 4th place. I really don't know what I want to do with ace 8. A 3-bet fold, I think. We can't fold to Mr. Penza, but we can 3-bet fold to Toryuha. It's just too good of a hand to just open fold, I think. But we do have to fold to all-ins. They click it. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, I think we just call. Hit it. Fold. Tell me it was an ace queen and we chop. That would be so sick. Fold. This player has already earned $450 in bounties, which is pretty sick, right? Already earned half of first place. Been so sick. A7 jam, all in. Good luck. We need to pick up some chips to survive here. With 6 left, the suited ace, 8 blinds were in there. We should be behind here. Sometimes we're ahead of like king, queen, king, jack suited, queen, jack suited maybe. But yeah, we should be behind. So disappointing. Such a disappointing day, man, to be honest. Because we just had so many really great opportunities, and they all really fizzled. So we lost $400 on the day. That is not a happy ending for sure. I'm quite disappointed, but you know, such is life sometimes. Thank you guys for watching the show. I appreciate you. Have the greatest evening, and that's it for me. Goodbye.